Hello, we are broadcasting from in the basement at an undisclosed location.
Time marches forward. Move on. Keep going. Don't look back. Stop being nostalgic. Nostalgia is only a feeling. You are not that person you were. They are not those people either. Imagine yourself 20 years ago. If you were to meet that person now, they would make you smile, partly at how foolish they are, how doe-eyed, how oblivious they are to their surroundings. How is it that you are that you were them? I was no angel in my younger years, not without fault, not without failures. In some ways, I was a monster. Those teenage years were an exercise in insanity. Great harm was wrought by my own hands. Things I did then, I could never do now. Yet, I am that same person. I was also not a demon. I had a goodness towards some, a sweetness, an honesty, a kindness. In some ways, I was more of a feeling person then than I am now. Yet as I lived then, I live now, without the light of that goodness I had. Yet I am still one and the same. How do you reconcile the two? How do you make the leap? How do you stitch the remnants of both those characters together and form a full picture of where I am now? In truth, you cannot. It will cause a cognitive dissonance. In physics, according to Einstein and many other physicists, the fourth dimension is time. Take yourself at any point across your timeline. Not move forward or backwards. You are, in reality, in a different universe at either of those 2 points. Too much has changed between those 2 points. Not only have you changed, but the very way you think, reason, and understand has changed. If I would ask you the same question at either of those 2 points across the timeline, you would have given me different answers.
Are you telling me that the KM Hemmans from 3 years ago is not the same person as he is now? That he is a different, complete person at all?
Yes. Even more, I'm telling you that he is so different that the KM Hemmans of today and him are not the same person. They are strangers. This is true even for you, my dear audience. You see, not only have you went across 2 points separated by 3 years through the fourth dimension, but so have you and everyone around you. Every living creature, every planet, everything that exists within existence has traveled through the fourth dimension.
What is outside of existence, KM Hemmans?
Follow the breadcrumbs and find out, my dear audience, if you are wise. You see, the past is gone and the future is not here.
What is outside of existence, KM Hemmans?
Find out, my dear audience, if you are wise. You see, the past is gone and the future is not here. And in order to reach either of them, you must travel through the fourth dimension. You have no idea what the future will be, and the past is completely distorted by the ever-changing lens of your understanding. Look at a river. Now, look at it again. It is no longer the same river. If this holds true for flowing water, and you are flowing water, then what makes you think it doesn't hold true for you? If you failed in everything you ever did in the past, there is good news. You traveled through the fourth dimension since then. The slate is clean. You are not that person anymore. And to try all over again will be easier with the accrued knowledge of those failures. Perhaps you have grown for the better, and perhaps you failed because it was better for you. If you only knew. Now, on the other hand, if you succeeded in everything you did so far, good for you. However, you too traveled through the fourth dimension, time. Perhaps you are not as dedicated as you were then, as focused, as nimble. Perhaps you're not hungry anymore. Maybe kicking your feet up on an ottoman and resting on your laurels is not the right move. Maybe failure is due for you. And all of this is simply a part of the bigger plan. The Timekeeper's plan, the apportioner of the fourth dimension.
Damn, Hemmans, you are being meta. You are expanding my mind. I feel like I'm on psychedelics. I feel like Joe Rogan.
Careful, don't get distracted. Stop digging up the past. You are not that person anymore. And while hope for the future is a beautiful thing, you are not there yet. There is a chance you will never make it there, not in the way you think you will. It is estimated that 110 billion people were once on this planet. Like that MTV celebrity show, Think. Where are they now? We all know the answer. Pushing up daisies. And we all know that is where we are going. So enjoy this time, appreciate it. Stop bringing up the past. You don't live there anymore. And know, anything you truly want is worth another attempt. See you at the other side of the fourth dimension.
Thank you.